to the side of more.
Welcome back to GWASOM, everybody. More Doki Doki.
Ooh, just had to get us started off with with a good old ooh get us in the vibe.
Ooh.
Last time we left off, we were smacking Sayori in the face with something.
Yes, apparently something hit Sayori.
Let's figure out what it is.
I don't know what. Okay, out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
It was a cookie.
Sayori glances around with, wow.
This whole week we've been wondering.
Yeah, I know, we've been like, what's going on, cookie?
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution.
Oh, yeah!
Actually, that one almost worked.
What is restitution? Do you... I don't think I've ever heard... I mean, I've played the game, so I must have heard the word, but...
I know it's a word. Like, I've heard it, but I'm terrible with, like, remembering exact definitions of words. I'm like, I know it, my mom's an English major, too, so
yeah.
if she watches this, she's
gonna be like, tisk,
she's gonna call me and be like, how do you not know?
Oh, anyways. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it.
Oh, I'm glad everybody's friends.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good! Oh.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over there just for one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki! Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate! Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Squiggle. Whoa.
Whoa. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
What is happening? Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
This girl's...
Whoa.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety.
Oh my goodness.
Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
She's dead! Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah.
You stole a cookie. Why are you here?
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club after her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. She plays piano.
Piano?
She's a music student.
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
She's like, help me.
Help me, please.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Connor. Ooh. She's getting a little flirty with you. The look on your face. Oh.
Oh, God. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks, Squiggle. So, did I miss it? Or I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really.
You missed Sayori being like oh yeah.
I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
Wait, she had 2, didn't she?
No, she stole like a bit of...
Oh, she only took a bite out of... Yeah.
Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
After her manga, Parfait Girls. Remember that?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today.
What?
I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me.
Facts.
But I'm feeling a little too tired to read.
You're in a literature club, dude.
I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Why? Sayori, what?
What?
Your big brain coming out here. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly, Squiggle. Isn't that why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy, Squiggle. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling.
Do you now?
In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Whoa.
I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision.
Connor.
I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud.
Hey, Natsuki's into manga. You're fine.
I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
He's worried about Monica.
He is.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best. Besides, the latest episode of Konosuba can be watched later.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself.
Yeah.
You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
That's, it's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
Where? How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out.
Whoa.
Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there.
What the? Dude.
I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori.
Lay off.
Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later.
I think there's a line that you kind of crossed there, buddy.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
There's being a good friend, and then there's just being...
like, you're a mess.
Yeah, like, what?
I start to button her blazer up from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Whoa! Whoa! This is so funny.
No.
Yeah, she's so uncomfortable.
Oh
this
my
is not...
gosh.
This is odd.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it,
Because
stupid.
you're being weird. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I don't...
I guess.
Hey, be careful. I'm mega, like... The button might come off. This is so uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
Oh, next.
Why is this one so hard to close?
No! No!
Don't. Please don't. Please don't. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh my god. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
No, don't make... It means my boobs got bigger again. Next.
Don't say that out
Thank
loud.
you.
Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
Because it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Oh. Phew. That's much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine.
Pinky promise.
It's a deal.
Squiggle. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Connor, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
Yeah, I can confidently tell you that is the most uncomfortable scene.
Okay.
In,
Okay. I was like,
in the whole game.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Like, oh no.
Just take my word, it's like that intentionally.
Okay. Oh god.
Way to like showcase what a weirdo the main character is, though.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Like, gosh, you're a mess, Sayori.
Just
Like,
mean, and that's
yeah,
supposed to
like,
be like his best friend.
I know.
Okay,
All right.
we're showing poems again. Who do you want to? Sayori.
Well, I mean, while you're in Sayori mode,
That's true. Yeah,
let's
just get it all done.
let's just do that.
Oh, sorry, I was taking a drink.
No, you're all good. You're all
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Connor.
Huh?
I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. Wait, what? I thought this was a few days later.
Who knows?
Anyways.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really, I want to put this on my wall, Squiggle. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
That's why I want to hang it on my wall, because it's awful.
To remind me I'll never be this bad.
Well, maybe that's what... Oh, Okay. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive.
It's already
than this.
thinking of other...
Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Connor poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it, Squiggle.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird,
Oh my
Sayori.
goodness. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart, Squiggle. If it makes you feel, it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
You know, why would it? Sayori said it, right?
Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah! Me neither! Yeah, I was just thinking in my head, what if she just, like, airs out everything that she's,
Yeah.
like, she hears nothing,
Yeah.
and she just responds based on instinct.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet, Squiggle.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems, Squizzle. Squizzle. Robot shuts down.
That was almost a word. Yeah.
I still love the idea that all these characters, all their eyes lit up. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word? Do you know the word for happy and sad?
Happy and sad at the same time?
Melancholy is sad, right?
Yeah, melancholy's sad.
I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for?
Bittersweet. Bittersweet.
Okay. Yeah! I like things that are happy and sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do, loser. I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow, honestly. Yeah.
Sure. Sayori,
Yeah.
that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Connor. I should go write that down then, Squiggle. You can read my poem now, okay?
Alright.
Excuse me while I take another drink.
Sayori, it's a long one, my goodness.
Ahem. Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets. Shut up. The secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Oh my goodness. I blew dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time has elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. I'm starting to see, spots. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is an echo, 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 inside my head. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been my final recording of GWASOM as my voice is now dead.
Yep. Can I move on?
Oh yeah, you gotta click outside the
Oh,
phone.
do I? Okay. Holy crap.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, did you really write this?
No, it was AI. I used ChatGPT. Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings lately.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly.
Well, what did you mean then?
Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind.
Didn't she just have a whole conversation about how it's happy and sad?
Yeah, it's sad,
Have you never watched Inside Out? You can't just be happy.
Nope. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like a potato.
What?
I'm getting hungry. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later.
Bro.
I wonder if this is one of those times?
Have you done that?
But oh god.
Sometimes
yeah.
I do. Where I'm like, I get super
absolutely.
interested in this one thing, and then a week later, I'm like, this, I could take it or leave it.
That's enough of that, yeah. Right, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Well,
okay. Well,
onward to Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica.
I'm gonna give you a break. I'm gonna go with Yuri.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. Although, okay, wait, because then, well, either way, you'd have to do 2 in a row. So I'll go with Yuri for this.
No voice is as bad as
Sayori.
Yeah. I chose this hell.
All right, let's see what you've written for today.
Smells like a cheeseburger.
What? I want a pizza.
Oh, I would love a pizza.
Well done, Connor. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
What is that supposed to
be? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
Ooh.
I see.
She's getting real comfortable with you.
That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon.
Ooh.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human.
You can tell we
Yeah, we definitely
we grew up in the era where they taught you cursive in 4th grade, and
fourth
that
grade
was it.
for like 1 week, and then it's like, okay, moving on.
Next.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge.
Whoa. The moon?
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic,
Pavilion?
Pavlovian
Yes.
conditioning.
Pavlov.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again.
So, I kind of started laughing there, mostly because I think it's perfect that her raccoon poem, it lines up really well with your country accent. It's like she's hunting a raccoon. Oh boy.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
Yeah, these poems today are like way more in depth.
Way more, yeah. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take that at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way that it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Like hunting raccoons.
Hunting raccoons. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because I don't have a license for it.
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Connor?
No.
Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Amen to that, eh?
Yeah.
Inclusivity, even if it makes you a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We got time for one more. You want to go to Natsuki or Monica?
Let's do Natsuki.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Oh, so she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
She really liked your last one.
But didn't like this one.
I wonder who you got more of. Did it seem like Yuri
probably
was...
Yuri.
Yeah?
Then, yeah.
It did seem like she was super into it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this style kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem. So it was more of a Sayori poem.
Oh. Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori... Oh, sorry.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Whoa!
That was a little unnecessary.
No kidding.
But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
As we so eloquently demonstrated at the beginning of class. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh my goodness.
They're all
super long today. Amy likes spiders.
Okay.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh boy. That's,
That was something.
maybe a bit of self-projection there.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
About the manga.
Maybe.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Eagles can fly. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like
Yeah,
that?
you. To Sayori.
Okay. Sorry.
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
That's not good. Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
This from the girl who very much judged Yuri yesterday.
Yes.
I guess I should try to not be so mean to her. If she feels insecure and weird about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson too.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. It's not like writing. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Okay.
And with that, we will once again leave Monica.
Yep. For the next episode.
Next time on another episode of GWASOM,
we will read another poem.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in. To stay updated on all our latest videos, make sure to subscribe to
GWASOM.
and enable notifications by hitting the bell icon, ensuring you never miss any of the action.